Yo, sup, Mark? Hang, hung with our bud BR yesterday. Wow, Mark, you did? That's something, I guess. So we're gonna probably play the Bant deck, and maybe go with Vintage or Legacy afterwards. We have 2 matches left with the Bant deck. I also have a fantasy football draft at 9. Mark, that's a great dream. Absolutely a great dream. 9 Pacific or 9 Eastern? Oh yeah, same draft as me. I'm a silly goose. um, yeah, but first I'm gonna recap the GP. I played in Grand Prix Fake Washington D.C. this past weekend with a fun deck essentially because I had basically 150% with every deck I played. So I just decided to play the deck I had the most fun with because it's ridiculous not to otherwise. So I played White Blue Monument. If you looked at the standings, there was another guy who went 12-3 and basically lost playing for top 8. Basically, I think Steve Rubin convinced a few people to play the deck, including myself. And Steve didn't do great, but me and a few other guys did fine. 12-3 for that guy, 11-4 for me. I took a loss in round 4 and round 6. Round 4 to a blue-black control deck with Scarab God. The games weren't particularly interesting, I just sort of got crushed. Round 6, I got crushed by green-white approach, no approach ramp in game 3 because you just cast a ramp spell, then cast nothing but creatures. Well, I kind of looked at these negates in my hand. Even though I don't side out any removal in that matchup, in fact, I side in more. But my cards didn't line up well, so I got obliterated, is the correct word. So that was round 4, round 6. Round 3, I played against like Mardu pile of cards. Not really sure what's going on. Opponent won game 2 in some somewhat hilarious fashion, which was getting Yaheni, flipping an Avacyn, and with the Avacyn trigger on the stack, making it indestructible and killing all of my tokens. So I took like 25 damage one turn or something like that. But I won the other 2 games, so it's fine. Round 5, I played against a Boros token aggro deck. So imagine like Servo Exhibitions, Reckless Bushwhackers. Trial of Solidarity also made an appearance. It was basically just a draft deck. I mean, I got crushed pretty bad game 1, but the other 2 games I won. There might be something to that deck at some point, but once Radiant Flames rotates, perhaps. I don't know. It was a deck. Round 7, 8, and 9, I played against Teamer, and I beat it. Round 10, I played against Teamer, I won. Round 11, I played against Mono White Eldrazi, and won. Round 12, played against Teamer again, and managed to win again. As you can see, the theme of this tournament was there's a ton of Teamer. Round 13 is where the wheels fell off because after round 12 I was 10-2. Round 13 I made a pretty bad mistake in game 2. I just, for some reason, blanked that I had an Angel of Sanctions in my graveyard. and it was exactly lethal if he didn't have shock in his hand, and he didn't have shock. Instead, I died on his next turn to his Hazaret because I was at 2. Let's see what happened after that. Round 14, I played against a friend of mine, Steve Nagy, playing Teamer. I beat him 2-0. And round 15, I get paired versus Adam Ragsdale, who told me my deck was terrible before the tournament, and he beat me 2-0, which is good beats. So he basically proved that he was right and I'm a doofus. Or something like that. Yes, Mark, I played a winner as you last round. And he was the victor for 1 professional point. One additional professional point. Mark, he also got 32nd on the dot after beating me. I don't know if you're entertained by that or not, but it was certainly a thing that happened. Yes, that is exactly what happened. Oh man, that's so funny. The reason I got paired versus Adam in round 15, I was 39th and Adam was 41st, but I had already played the 40th place guy, so it reworked the matchups. No, I played the mono red guy who was 40th place. So Ben White's got paired versus the mono red guy that I had played. Ben White's beat him, and then Adam beat me. Anyways, time to play some Bant. Wow, this hand is quite bad. This hand's also bad. Great. Nope. Great. This card is dead. This is a Lantern control deck almost for sure. Decamoy, I played White Blue Monument. I can find the deck list for you real quick. Not that's going to be relevant too much longer. Let's see. Can I find the deck real quick? Deck list. Yeah, I can find it here. If you control F for Monument, you'll find it, I think. Because that guy is also friends with Steve Rubin. I played 1 less Shahef Dunes and 1 more Plains, and my sideboard was a little bit different. Oh, this is a Tron deck, never mind. I want to draw lands, I'm not going to crack. That's a bad draw. That's a bad draw. Fortunately, my opponent is not very close to Tron. I'm just going to EOT the Queller, untap Play Tracker. Trips is no good in this spot. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, I know I'm not actually favored, but it's still slightly frustrating. Let's see, what am I supposed to get? I think just... I'm going to need 2 blue sources. Don't think getting Howard Fountain. think I just get breeding pool. Land? Alright, whatever. You definitely have to play knight in this spot. Actually, if my opponent plays Worm Coil, the path is live. Which is sort of interesting. Could be worse. This was actually a good draw, too. This gives me protection versus Oblivion Stone if my opponent still plays it. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. So my opponent could play Karn. It's not even that bad for me, really. I mean, it's not great, but... I have 2 retreats. Just gonna kill the Karnoff. It's not even that sneaky, really, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I have 2 Quellers left in my deck. I think I'll just let it resolve, because if he plays Ugin, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he plays Ugin, I would rather just Coco at his EOT. Alright, fine. I guess I'm sort of forced to do this now. I'm gonna leave this uncracked in case I want to play Tracker. Ooh, that was a good draw, actually. Will we play these Cocos this game? Who knows? I don't really know. Like, we could, we couldn't. It may or may not happen. Also, the real question is, are we going to crack these clues? I'm waiting to turn his draw step to see if he draws the forest. Oh, that was a good point. Holy Llamas. Alright. I'll just counterspell the push with Selfless Spirit. Very possible we wanted that. Alright. Our opponent has very easily lost, I think. Four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10 on board. Nice. So we both mulliganed, and then I beat him pretty bad. Alright, these are not at its best. This is also not great. The blue cards are all nice. Path is reasonable, but not insane. Security step also not really great, but I don't want to board down on lands. Also don't want to board too low on creatures for the Coco. That's true. I'm gonna play Vintage later, Sean, probably. BPAF, I was trying to stream Vintage last Wednesday, but Twitch died. Also, Sean, this is a Joe Cool card. Yo, thanks for follow, random guy 1017. I think I'm gonna just play it like this. Unified Will and Ceremonious Rejection are extremely good versus my opponent's deck. Also, Sean, you would like this. Ceremonious Rejection is the best card possible versus Eldrazi. Tireless Tracker? Yeah, that's also a Joe Cool card. Diluted Fruitcake? Why is that? Kept this hand. It's not the best, but ooh, that made it a lot better, I think. Though I guess I'm still sort of exposed to still exposed to a turn 3 Karn. I'm gonna just play some fetches out. Ooh, that was a good draw versus the Karn. Blue counter target Karn. Diluted Fruitcake. I don't know if that's true or not. Guess I just kind of have to take your word for it. Alright, I don't care about that. That's fine too. Huh. Does this map do anything? Why did I play the Misty instead of the Pool? That's a good question, actually. So the issue is, what do I do if he plays an Ulamog? I guess this is the line. Sean, I know you would. No thanks. Boop. 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 Got him. Fair enough. Pack run fat 7. Wow, or boop? That's a nice emoji that was surprisingly relevant to what I said. Sean, don't you love we counted an Ugin the Spirit Dragon with the Ceremonious Rejection? Someone's crying, alright. I'm so glad that these decks don't play Cavern Souls anymore. No thanks. I don't know. I guess it's kind of free. It's not a great draw. Alright. Yeah, Sanctum is probably better than Cavern. I say probably because I don't actually have any real idea. That's fine. It's fine. Opponent just has a bunch of lands in their hand, I think. Yeah, you have some... Tristal, you have some idea. I'm gonna sandbag this land for Tireless Tracker. Crystal, how good is this card versus you? Worldbreaker, eh? Yeah, Ceremonious Rejection, probably a great card versus you. I guess the question is, I probably just have to... I have one Reflector Mage. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to figure out some other way to beat that. Because I need to Unified Will the Ulamog. Yeah, Retreat's also an answer, only temporarily, but... Probably going to kill these two. I guess... Opponent could go after these two. Or these two. I don't know what's the best line, frankly. Absolutely not. Yeah, why does Eldrazi have reach? That is BS. I'm not going to run this out. Well... Alright, this one we need to Queller. That's not great either. Opponent's hellbent now, so... Nice. Alright, we might be dead now. Okay. As long as my opponent draws Sylvan Scrying and lands, I'm okay with this. I think I'm going to start chumping. Alright, nice. That's exactly what we wanted to draw. Alright, don't draw Ugin. You can draw anything else but Ugin. Alright. gonna be pretty good, I think. I wonder if it's big enough to rumble with World Breaker. I didn't count. Nope. Not yet. Interesting. This is bad. Oh, no, that's fine. I have more blue mana. Alright, so this can be a 6/6. And this can be a 7/6. So I can block. We still have an island, right? If we don't have an island, I'm an idiot. Thanks. Thanks, Jody. Man, Matt, you were right. That was terrible then. Do have some pretty angry monsters. I hope my opponent just doesn't draw anything good ever, though. Well, we only have one reflector in our deck, so we can't. Cracking one now to see if I drew a birds or something somewhere. Magic enthusiast? What are you talking about? Oh, it has reach. Don't do that. So we ship. Good beats. Yeah, I think cracking clue is better than playing second night. Like, this was... that's very bad for me, actually. I think I just take it and go to 3, probably. There are no more fetchable lands, so get this. I mean, no more fetchable lands off fetch lands, essentially, is what I mean. Sean, just don't go overboard, please. That's almost dead. It just makes a clue, really. Hmm. Oh, does it? Interesting. Still no great attacks. This is a weird game. I think if I hadn't chumped with the thing, I'd be pretty far ahead. It's hard to cut my opponent off Tron. Like, impossible. So I have to block with something. I think it always said that, frankly, but... Yeah, I thought this was a Coco deck, too. Alright, so I can revoke her something. I can revoke her, I guess Ugin is probably the worst one for me. Thank you, Dokamoy. That's sage advice. Oh, Revoker World Breaker? That makes sense, actually. That's bad. It's very bad, actually. I knew this was a possibility, but couldn't do much about it. He gets to recast Ancient Stirrings, which is a problem as well. Ancient Stirrings into Chromatic Sphere. I wonder if my opponent has mostly used a lot of their threats. Is my question. I guess he still has World Breaker, which might be an issue. I guess I have to leave in some number of paths because of this endgame. He's gonna kill Sedri step, I guess. Actually, he might kill a basic. Yeah, that play actually makes a lot more sense. One, two. We don't have 0 outs. I don't even know what you're talking about. Alright, now we have 0 outs. I'm gonna slide that out. Slide in another Reflector Mage. I'm going to actually take the retreats out. Yeah, the question is, do you want Path or Mage? Maybe I'll leave one retreat in over a Mage and take out, like, Eternal Witness. Yeah, I want both retreats for sure. I'm debating about Path. Basically, Path versus Mage versus Retreat is the question. Also, maybe we take a Sajari step for Bog to get World Breaker. It's kind of bad, I think. We'll just run this. I agree, McCullough. It's just, I'm entered in the league with this list. Oh, that's a nice link. Yeah. Let's see, what did our opponent do with this scry? Top? Man, Tron players always with their top and... I'm gonna play both of these next turn, I think. Actually, both of these. How good is this relic gonna be? Not that good, I think. We might just assemble lethal with Gavney Township. Oh wait, thanks for everyone hanging out on this Monday night. Well, Monday night for me. Other people can be in other time zones. Alright. Alright, well. Guess I'm gonna get some damages in. This is actually a pretty fast clock, I think. 4, and then next turn I can attack for 6. And then 8. Revoker, Ugin, go wide. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to do that. Take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like precisely 11, right? That sucks. Come on, something good off the top. It's not really that good. Don't think we can beat Nugan anyway, so I'm going to pretend my opponent doesn't have it, I think. This is the Tron experience. Guess we messed up last game by getting rid of our blue source, fortunately. Guess I've died. I guess I can draw Coco. Ban power plant. I like how you chose a random one to ban. Oh, good. So I guess I have to cast this and hope to peel Coco the turn after. If he has almost anything, I think I'm dead. Power plant's definitely the best one. So I'm not cracking these because of Ugin. I guess I can crack one, but I kind of... This is going to be difficult. Alright. Man, I kind of despise Tron for various reasons. Jabberwocky. It's the good Tron, the Jabberwocky. White-black smallpox? Jeez Louise. I wonder if this is a bad matchup. Probably is. No, there goes that. Ooh, that was a good draw. Background fat, talking smack while you're away. Yep. That definitely happened. Oop, this looks like a smallpox. And it actually doesn't seem very good here for him to smallpox. Like, I sack that, discard another land, attack with like a 6/6. Interesting. What's up, John High Tide? Hope you're having a good one. It's going well. Man, I really hope he doesn't have, like, Fatal Push into Smallpox. But I think missing 6 damage is just so bad. Like, I could play around it by having Sujiri step up, but I think that's just a bad play. Alright. Interesting. So, next turn I feel like I'm getting smallpoxed. Which, you know, sucks. Maybe I can bluff, like a creature land or something. I'm gonna do that. No, never enough lands. I'm gonna just bluff a creature land. Guess I still bluff it, really. Yeah. Ooh, that was a great draw. So now we just... I wonder what we do. 6. Nah, I just ship. Basically, I think this is going to hit something good. Alright. This card is extremely good for smallpox. Alright, that's fine. Sacrifice Pride Mage. No, the reason not to attack for 7 is to bluff Sujiri's step. Like, it makes his removal spells awkward. But now I can attack with an impunity, which is nice. Nice. Oh, I should have played Tracker pre-combat. That was terrible. Yeah, so I'm willing to bet Logan had to push the entire time. By me not attacking, he didn't really have a good timing window to use it. I mean, like, obviously it's not a guarantee he had it, but it feels like he had it. Alright, what should I do in this matchup? These are probably not great. This is okay, actually. I just want more lands versus, like, smallpox. Like, the Crusaders are okay, I guess? I don't really want reactive cards that are bad to draw. Also, they sometimes have Rest in Peace or Leyline. Reflector Mage, also not great. Maybe I just, like, submit something like this. Something like this seems decent. I wonder if I can really avoid playing around smallpox based on how this deck is designed. Oh man, he's going to 5. That's rough. Other issue is if I play turn 1 birds, it exposes my own green source to pox. So I think I'm just not going to play the birds on turn 1. I'm just going to play Sajiri Step tapped. There's actually merit to not even playing this. The reason not to play it is to keep the fear of it versus him being in my deck. Night's Whisper. Huh. Alright, I'm still gonna play around with Smallpox. I think my plan is to just go land, and maybe play 2 creatures in 1 turn. Or just start discarding these. Ugh, that's kind of good. Yeah, potentially I wanted Revoker for this, but it's just so bad versus like Lingering Souls and all of his other stuff that I kind of didn't want it. But that might just be faulty logic. I'm just going to discard all my mana creatures. Wow, aggro. I'll discard this. The plan is to pressure Liliana this turn. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. Wow, that was really good. Tracker's probably getting killed because it's just so good versus strategy. It's also quite good versus strategy too. I had to play the third white source out to do this. Like, yeah, it sucks I'm losing Township, but these cards are just getting both creatures in play. I think it's so much more powerful. Thoughtseize. Marin Crusader is going to kill his creature guaranteed, which is nice. Wow, that's another insane draw. It's black, right? Yeah. Probably gonna block Kitchen Finks, because it's just so much pressure otherwise. Man, this seems like a terrible matchup for Pox, actually. I mean, like, all my cards are good versus him. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So be it. Not sure. It might be good versus them, but alright. We salvaged a 3-2 from that. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, then play some vintage, I think. $138 people. Mr. Random. This hand doesn't really do much. Wow, this hand somehow does less. just gonna ship. Maybe my opponent would think I'm Dredge. There's no reason to play either of these. Dryad Arbor? This is like the Leovold deck. One, two. If I draw Bargain, I can play everything. I think it's Leovold. Bargain, please? Yep. So I need to draw something this turn. I guess my opponent can't cast it yet, so I'm not going to concede yet. Oh boy. This is just some... Okay. That was something alright. Wonder, does that deck have... what the deck actually has in it? It's just like bug hate bears. Do I want Thoughtseize over Grid? Yeah, actually I do. I think Tinkerbot is probably good. No, I like discard spells, I think. And I'm going to leave in the recall for... Hercule's recall for Null Rod. Same for Chain of Vapor. I'm just going to take out top. This card is kind of whatever. Maybe I just take out Chain of Vapor too. So I have turn 2 Bargain with turn 1 Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could turn 1 Bargain? I'm just gonna Thoughtseize first. Whoops. Why is that there? Brainstorm. QRS, Force, GSC, Mine, C. Well, I did fetch basic. Well, if that happens, I'll have to deal with it, Sean. That's pretty good for my opponent. Okay. nice deck. Alright. Yeah, I played around Mindbreak Trap by not playing around Mindbreak Trap. Sean. That's really funny. I couldn't beat Trap no matter what. I actually want Chain of Vapor for the Leovold, I think. I'll just take out, like, Duress, I guess? Maybe a Preordain on the draw, just because I need to be faster. That was a nice hand, though. Just the old turn 2, turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2, kill my opponent very, very, very easily. Ooh, I should change my stream title. What does this do? This hand is bad. This hand is actually good. It's weak to force, but whatever. Guess I keep that on top to know if I should tinker on turn 1. Manglehorn. Alright. Preordain, Manglehorn, Arbor, Waste. So I can tinker on turn 1. 1, 2, 3. I could cast Bargain this turn as well. 5, 6. That's more fun. We'll cast Bargain. I'm not actually sure which is right. I shouldn't have played that land yet. It's kind of loose. What happens if I cast Will? What happens if I pick up all of these? 5. I think I can lose one more life. Can I just deterministically kill my opponent this turn? Will into replay Lotus, Tinker, Walk. Isn't that just not lethal because of that? What happens if I just cast Outcome first? I think I'll just cast Outcome first. Y'all are dumb. I'm just gonna kill my opponent so easily. Yo, thanks for follow, J2033. I can just draw most of my deck. MD Hackbrick, what's up? I don't think it really matters what I do. I think I'll just cast some spells. guess I can vamp into the tendrils. Vamp down to... Put that back. Put that back. Yeah, bargain's fine. Well, that was a nice game. What's up, Gabe's 040401? Yo, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the best under restriction, but I just don't even know if my list is really that good, frankly. SWK. I feel like I should know who this is, but I don't. Yo, thanks for the follow, J Monsturm MTG. This hand is... It has no mana, but this hand is good. Diluted Fruitcake, that's also true, but... I guess it might be Star Wars Kid, but, you know. Uh-oh. Decay. Force. Leovold. Delta. Alright, might as well go for the Gusto now because it's not going to get better. It's possible I actually was supposed to sandbag those for Storm, I guess, but... Oh man, the opponent wastes me instead of just playing Leovold? That was bizarre. Lost the flip. Cabal Ritual. Maybe I just preordain. DT for Lotus. He still has 2 forces in hand, Sean, but I guess... I'm gonna still cast Demonic Tutor and see what my opponent does. Alright, Force pitching Force. Whatevs. Yo, thanks for the auto host, Jeff. I guess he doesn't know that he's auto hosting because that's how that works. Probably gonna lose now, but is what it is. Don't have therapy. Don't really want to draw either of those. So I'm just going to bottom both. Yeah, I have a Chain of Vapor in my main. So I'm digging for that. Obviously, one answer is not a lot, but it's better than zero. Hey, Hierarch Noble. We found the Nightmare card. We're 1-0 though. But I think we're going to lose this game. Well, I think Leovold is a mess-up card in printing. What's up, Scotty Lip in the house? You probably did, but whatever. I do not want to play Bargain as the worst thing whatsoever. I'm gonna try to, like, power through it and Tendril Sim for a bunch, but if they have Lesser Storm, it's just, like, not good for me. I don't have much time because this is 3, 4, 5. Yo, thanks for follow SJ Bellinger. If I lose the flip here, I die. Wow, that seems like not what you want to do. Because now I can lose the flip and still have a chance. Oh, well, that's actually bad for me. So, I guess I don't have a chance. My opponent's best play actually was to not force my Ancestral on turn 1. It is brutal. Oh shoot! Was supposed to float mana. Dang, that was bad. I can put him to 1. All we need now is a donate for the crypt. My opponent chose not to draw more cards? Is that bugged? They should draw a card each time. Yeah, that's a bug. Wow, it's still bugged. Jesus. That is a terrible bug. Also, I'm super dead, but, you know, that's unrelated. Because this is the only win condition in my main deck. I'm going to bring in Tinkerbot in this matchup. I'm going to try to sculpt a window for Tinker or for a bargain. I think I'm dead now. Yo, what's up, Alex Kidd in Miracle World? Alright. We can pack it in. Man, that was a remarkably close game for, you know, things. Bug is strong and persistent. Okay. Tinker, Thoughtseize, Thoughtseize. I'm gonna side out Preordain. What's up, White Faces? I'm gonna take out top. Top is kind of bad, I think. I'm signing out Preordain because I just want to go faster. I don't think I have time to cast off the cantrips. Yo, thanks for follow Autumn Lily MTG. Hey Autumn, how about that $5 you owe me from that lift? I'll accept it in sub form. This hand is bad. This hand's good actually. I'm just gonna go all in on turn 1. Fetch C, cast everything, tinker away Emerald for white steel. How do I cast Necro? Like, if Tinker resolves, I should just get Blightsteel, right? Isn't that just worse than getting Blightsteel, Sean? Like... Yeah, more fun, I guess, but I think that is a bad reason to do things. Too bad, you're overridden. Hello and good luck. Welcome to the Infect Bot. That misclick? Yeah, you're right. I accidentally misclicked on 1111 Trample. Infect Indestructible. Yo, thanks for a follow. Appreciate y'all on this Monday night. Turn 1 DAC from a bug deck, Sean? I'm gonna shuffle. Those cards are mostly bad. Dress you. Demonic Tutor can go. Sean, the Opal does not cast Necro. Yo, thanks for follow. 9 Infect. Your maneuver, sir. Or ma'am, I suppose. That's their hand. Oh, bot mocks up. Oh, wow. Maybe you were right, Sean. Maybe you were right. but it's still so good. Even turns on Necro or Opal. All right, we're gonna stand pat. Trap for excavator. I'm going to decline that. White faces. This hand's pretty good, so I'm gonna keep. So, I'm not actually sure if Bug is favored versus deck or not. I think if they don't have Leovold, they're actually not favored. But if they do, they're like pretty favored. I think I'm just gonna ponder. Next turn, I can duress Tinker. Seems good. Yeah, I'm aware, but, you know. Thanks for follow. So Duress, Lotus, Opal, Tinker. What happens if I cast Ritual? Can I cast Time Walk too? Oh, what a jerk. That's sort of problematic, I guess. Well, I guess it's actually not problematic. Ritual. Yes, I can still do it with Ritual. I can't cast the Time Walk, which kind of stinks. Wow. What the heck? Okay. Is this card actually good enough? Like, it feels like it's not. Its outcome. We have Void in hand. I'm gonna just Duress, cast Time Walk, then cast Tinker. Yeah, Duress Walk made so much sense, frankly. Tinker is a fair and balanced card. His activated abilities can't be activated. Tinker is messed up. I'm gonna duress my opponent again, because there's no reason not to, I think. Alright. Nice! Infect Bot keeps winning. Let me take a screenshot of this deck for people. Actually, I forgot to do that real quick. This is going great. Tinker's messed up. That's all you have to know. Sean, we're only playing one Mox Opal. What did I cut? I have one defense grid. T Smiley BSG, I frankly have no idea. Tinker main, because it's bad versus like decks that have DAC and so forth. Also not very good versus opposing Hercules recalls. That gives opponent a chance. That is also a reason. The green version of Tinker? Yeah. Is Outcome actually good in this deck? I'm not sure. I mean, I think it is, but it's not deterministic. Dude, Sean, you should have told me. I have Mox Opals. Sean, I have like... how many do I have in real life? I think I have 5 or 6 Chinese ones. Sean, I would have lent you them if you had told me, but, you know... Well, you can no longer mana burn from Black Lotus, but I suppose Joe Cool would let you. What the heck? Why are there random, like, backslashes? Oh, the backslashes put in quotes got messed up, I guess. What's up, Ashok MTG? We're playing some Vintage. Wait, why is this in my deck? That is, Austin, a very appropriate quote. I can't believe I have 16 quotes. That's so many quotes. Go Terps? Yep. Go Terps. No, I did not cut Vamp. It's probably driving you nuts. I'm trying to figure it out too. Frankly. Oh, it's Snapcaster Mage, Mike. It was Snapcaster Mage. That's what it is. I kind of think the Snapcaster is just not great, frankly, but, you know. Why would I play Flusterstorm in a deck like this, Ashok? It doesn't seem very good. I th- I think Snapcaster is better in the traditional outcome deck. 8-ball is this. I have Danny in the version that has a lot more artifact mana. Wow, McCall, you ruined it. Also, how have I not made that command mod only? How do I do that? Quick and respond, ritual tendrils. Brainstorm's right here. Oh, quick join match. Wow, I almost missed it. Playing against someone named Alternus. Ashok, I went 11-4, which I'm relatively happy with. I wasn't that happy with most of the decks. 1, 2, 3. I think I have to unhappily keep, but I'm not sure about this. Yeah, put him all again. I'm gonna keep, even though like hand's kind of bad actually. Opponent bottom with their Scry Academy. Okay, shops. I played against 2 red, and I lost to one of them and beat the other one. The one I lost to, I punted though. One, 2. I can outcome for 2 next turn. Bottoming that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess I'll leave that on top. I'll play that one out, but not this one. If you revokers that, I don't really care, frankly. Desoro, I also played against Teamer 6 times and went 5-1 versus it. And the guy I lost to was is the guy I talked to frequently. He told me my deck was terrible, which is kind of funny, frankly, but it also was sort of disheartening. He's gonna Revoker Pedal probably. Yep, good beats. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these games. Oh, baby! That's really good, actually. That's really good to draw. No, it's a friend of mine doing fruitcake, which is funny. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, seriously, it doesn't bother me that much when someone tells me my deck is bad. Five, 6, 7, 8. I go to 10. Let's Some nice wasteland. Yep. If he plays another sphere, I'm going. If he plays Chalice, it's much worse for me. Ballista for 4. Man, that's so brutal. Like, that makes this card so much worse. Alright, whatever. It's in, I suppose. Man, Twiran Academy is a good card. Your deck is bad and you should feel bad. So, opponent should shoot me 3 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If my opponent had dealt me 2 more damage with the Ravager, I was actually dead sometimes, depending on what they did. Alright. We need to make this... Oh, boy. This is bad. Yo, thanks for the follow. I guess I just have to try to do some things. Do I repeal Mox or Mana Crypt? Probably Mana Crypt. It sucks. So next turn, what's going to happen? Mox, Mox. Waste me. That was unfortunate. No, if I cast that, I literally die. Like, casting this is so bad. How do I ever win if I cast that? The way I can win is actually to... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3... Oh, we're dobbed to his hand. Only if he sees it. Opponent no longer can 3/3 Ballista, I think. Autumn Lily, MTG, you are correct. I have no sense of adventure. Oh man, another land. With Ravager? So they play... once they wastelanded me, they couldn't, right? They play Ravager, 1, 2, 3... Oh, never mind. That does work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Time to Knight's Whisper for 2. Yeah, they could, exactly. You guys are right. Six mana Knight's Whisper time. 7 mana Knight's Whisper time. Alright. Good beats. This can go. These can all come in. That can come in. Alright, so Mike, I actually thought about it. Pack Rat plan I think is not good because of Walking Ballista. This is the correct board plan. We have all of our Hercules in. I guess repeal is okay. Oh, was I taking out top before? This card kind of is bad, I think. I would rather repeal than top, I think. Alright. This looks fine. Also, I hit submit. Oh, man. It's +3 cards. Do I hit a land? I think probe is good on the play, bad on the draw. If I take 3 random cards from my deck, to burn 2 cards for it? It's kind of bad, I think, actually. Huh. So pedal recall. We have a bunch of... We have 13 lands and a bunch of artifact mana to draw into. Approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This hand seems great. I'm not sure it's great. Alright, I'm going to try it. I could be convinced that it's wrong to keep this hand, but like... Oh, 15. 15 with tombs, yeah. Three, 5, 7. I think this is just a kill on turn 1, actually. Or it's close to it. I'm gonna just start doing things. Had it. Just happily dawdling. Ooh, can we win without... Actually, we might be able to. $12. We can. So who cares if he has Metamorph? Storm 21. Oh. Oh. That was just beautiful. Oh, I was supposed to take probe out. Oh wow, this hand is awful. Alright. We keep. Wow, that's insanely good too. Good deck. I wonder who designed it. Yeah, it was almost a mole. I mean, like... We didn't know what was going to happen. Algothos bargain. Alright. Black Lotus? Sure. Yeah, I'll play this. In case if he plays a sphere or something next turn. Just gonna cast Recall at end step though. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I'm not actually like insta-dying, I'm okay with all of this. That wasn't very good actually. Yeah, so I could cast Ponder this turn, but I think it's better to just leave up Hercules. I think I might just Hercules this turn to save a bunch of life. I might not, actually. Depends on what actually happens. If he pumps the Ballista, I think I'll Hercules with the pump on the stack. Alright, he didn't do it. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's one short of lethal. Well, at least if I do this, my opponent can't attack me next turn, which buys me a turn or two. They should shoot me for one, I think. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, wow, this might be a punt. Yeah, I messed up. Actually, this just gets me killed. Shoot. Ah, that was bad. There's no reason he would never go for it here, too. Wait. It's one short, right? What the heck happened? Huh, I think my opponent did it in the wrong order. Oh yeah, never mind. It was always one short. The Ancient Tomb is kind of dead. You don't say. We're gonna ponder first. I don't want any of these. Dang. What am I supposed to tutor for? None of my cards really do anything. Recalls in the graveyard. We are dead to the soul land, but like... No, there's no counters in our deck for that. Do I just get Tinker? And hope to fade? Is Will better than... I guess Will is better. I mean, I died to so many things. It's kind of unbelievable. Yo, thanks for follow, Skylar Arnold. I'm gonna just Hercules him. This puts the decision of whether to put me to 1 or not. Ooh, that was good. That was extremely good. Always rewarded. Yep. Play perfectly, always rewarded. Just recall first. Yo, thanks for follow. I think my opponent just mostly dies now. Yeah, I'm just going to tutor for tendrils now. I was just casting things because why not? Nice. We drew literally the perfect card. I think that was literally the perfect card. And our opponent did not draw a workshop or a 2-mana artifact or another Ancient Tomb. Couldn't showboat as well as game 2? No, we could not, but I'm okay with that, frankly. Your heart's going haywire? I don't think his deck is really silly, Swarms Mackenzie 8. I think it's pretty real. Our win percentage so far is literally 100%. Yeah, we used Bargain in one of the earlier games. Wow, just a rigged game every time. Opponent is Bug. I think I'm gonna run the upkeep, cast Ancestral. Just Only Blight Steel on the sideboard, Aaron. That was not very good. Alright, that's fine. Play only good cards? I mean, we're not really only playing good... Oh. So it's a paradoxical mirror? Let's see... What do I take? Snap, snap, seat, seat. Come, Ruby, Force. Tutor? Can't cast Tutor, but that's maybe the best... I can take Force... Then Tutor? Yeah, I'll do that. Paradoxical mirror is a mirror of itself. Something like that. Mox. Alright, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the correct 6 cards my opponent has. So I'll cast this. Kind of sucks that we can't cut them off of library completely, but whatever. No, I don't think so, because if we draw a bargain, it's going to be so much better for us, speak of the devil, to have this in hand. Like, it's so much better to have the duress in hand. Alright. So I just take... What do I even take? Like, his hand is so bad. What do I take here? I guess Ruby's more dangerous. Yo, thanks for the follow. Yeah, who cares we're killing him this turn? That is probably true. I think opponent has died. Do I have another artifact? No. If draw 18 is not lethal, this deck's not built correctly. That's probably true, McCullough. Just because I can. It's more fun anyways. Alright, so I think this is one of the decks where I don't actually want... Yes, Okoa. I don't actually want bounce spells or the Oracles. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, but feel free to chime in. don't think Sad Sack is good. The other deck has so many win conditions in it. But I think this configuration looks good. There's like a small amount of merit to have Hercules to counter their outcomes, but I don't think it's good enough in general. I think we just want to go more broken than they do. This hand's pretty good, I think, actually. I can preordain. Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to mulligan this hand. Yo, thanks for the follow. This is probably a turn one? No, it's close. I don't think it's quite a turn one, but... Matthias JCB, me and Mike had the same idea, except if you play against shops with the Revoker, you just get kind of destroyed, frankly. Vampire Lotus preordain into it? That seems kind of bad, actually. I guess we should still do that. Or should we? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think it's actually lethal, so I'm not going to do it. And there's also that. I'm just going to play around Flusterstorm on my Vamp Tutor when I cast on his turn. I wonder what I'm supposed to vamp for. Well, what does getting Academy do? I guess I could get Academy. Alright. I guess that's probably right. Now the question is... There's no wheels or draw sevens, X Queso Lord X. There are only outcomes in our deck. Do I just cast Walk as an Explorer? I think I might do that. Yeah, no, it... Basically, I don't think you can play draw sevens and outcomes. That's pretty good. Yeah, holding walk doesn't really do anything in our deck. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think he has foul. He has a Foster? I guess he might have a Foster, which would kind of suck. Alright. Whatever. We did what we could do. I think being aggressive is correct because it just gives him more time. To draw something real. The durdle begins, yeah. I'm gonna just take the damage because if I draw outcome, it's so good for me. Alright, whatever. I don't think there's any reason to play this land. Actually there was. That was bad. Should have played the land. Alright, I'll pay... no, I'll just take the damage. Alright, I'll play this land. Opponent mulliganed and had a bunch of counters, right? I guess Hercules doesn't really count as a counter, but that card is also kind of bad, frankly, in the mirrors. Mentor? Ah, that's kind of bad for me. Alright, I want to preserve my life total, so I'm not going to cast this. Even though I think this might be GG. Based on how our deck is constructed. Because them gaining 2 per spell is pretty bad. We sided out the chain. Oh, I can't 2x tendrils in a turn. Alright, well, we'll see what our opponent does first. Yo, thanks for the follow, Undertaker guy. He has tendrils in his deck too. It's funny. Alright. We'll just go digging, even though I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Man, that Foster Storm was so brutal. The chain's in my sideboard. Matthias JCB. Alright, we can pack it in now. So, this plan is still bad because my opponent clearly just showed me Thingamabob. I'm going to bring in the chain for a preordain and just try to turbo speed, but if not, if combo gets in play, at least I can do like a small thing about it. But I think the Tinkerbot plan is bad. You think Karakas is really that necessary? It's like kind of a bad card, I think. I'm gonna lead with Probe even though it deals me 2 damage. Whoa. That will go there. You guys can see the deck list I played, I guess. Force, Pulse, Library, Misstep, Pearl, Seat, Time Walk. Okay, sure, Leovold, Thalia, and Gumball. Sure. I can buy that. Also, it's another land you can sideboard in for shops. Force pitching Hercules. That's fine. Opponent's hand is kind of bad now, I think. Alright. Opponent's library is very, very, very dead. They have library and they have library and an unknown. I'm gonna sandbag the Thoughtseize for the turn I want to cast something. Because I have enough mana to Thoughtseize plus bargain in the same turn. Come on, nothing good off this ponder. Their hand is still library plus X. They chose not to shuffle. That's a bad sign. I guess I'll Thoughtseize them now. Alright, I'm not going to pay for Fluster. Because I'm pretty sure their last card is bad. Also, the life points definitely matter by this point. I'm gonna just EOT outcome, I think, to overload. Or upkeep outcome, actually. Man. I guess I should have just gone for it then. Probably gonna get Cabal, which sucks. One. God, it's. This is so bad for me. I guess I was supposed to be more aggressive last turn, frankly, with. After the Flusterstorm. Also, if. Well, no, never mind. No, I can't draw 10 cards. If I do that, Cabal, like, doesn't allow that. So I'll use... I can draw... I guess I still have to cast Bargain, and I can draw 4 cards. Alright, we have a pretty shitty plan. No, I can't even draw 8 cards. Alright. We died. Good beats. Yeah, we had to draw a Chain of Vapor, and then we still probably lose. It was slim chances to win that match, frankly. That kind of sucked. Oh well. Yeah, that creature is quite good versus us. If outcome were a real Magic card, we might have been okay there. Maybe if Gleemox becomes legal again, you can outcome for greater than 2. Dude, McCullough, this is my first loss with the deck. 8-1 so far. What do you want? Hates Control. We are playing Vintage Bargain Outcome Storm. Seeker 42, what did you learn? which would be great if you weren't dead. uh, the nut opening hand kills your opponent on turn 1 through like a counter spell. Ross, I can't construct it for you, but it definitely is very possible. I'll let someone else work it out. Yigorn Kambal is a real match card. Yeah, a bunch of the lists have that in the sideboard, but I don't have anything for it right now, but I think a lot of the times versus cards like that, you should just ignore it and hope you can kill them before it. Yeah, he's like the anti-tendrils. Alright, we need an opponent. Yes, Kambal is harder to... Candace gets Hercules recalled. Wow, this hand's good. I think I just slammed turn 1 bargain. The pedal is probably good enough to win, frankly. Alright, there's the win. I couldn't probe him, unfortunately, within that sequence, but I would guess our opponent is Shops, more likely than not. The reason I think our opponent is Shops is because, well, I guess I don't have a good reason to think that, except I have a gut feeling. What else was I taking out? If the Delta was a jet, that was a nut draw. What else was I taking out? I can't even remember. Tombs are coming in too. Yeah. Oh, wait. Duresses go if I think our opponent Shops. Yeah, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. This hand's like the reverse. Not nuts. Alright, keep. Bottom. I took out all of the duresses, yeah. Oh. Not a shop stack. Interesting. Yo, thanks for follow, Clyde Morrison. Oh, just a storm mirror, probably? Huh. In which case our deck is sort of ruined now. But whatever. Well, we just have to avoid drawing the Hercules recalls. Don't want that. Is this even good? Guess it probably is. I should just play it out. But yeah, our opponent obviously doesn't have force in their deck because it's just a storm deck. Oh. Did this guy just... Marsh Flats. Mike, I think he just copied our deck. Or I guess your deck, frankly. I'm gonna brainstorm. Uh-oh. Hercules. Oh no, we just play bargain now. Fortunately, we have all these stupid Hercules recalls to draw to now. Yes! Yeah, buddy! Jarvis claps all around. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Jarvis claps for Storm 10. Oh, that was delightful. Oh man, alright. So, I think Mike brings up a good point, which is we definitely want some number of this card. the game we had Storm 21. Yeah, that was something else. So we want a Caracas going forward. I don't know what else we want. What other changes would people consider to this deck besides cutting all of the outcomes like Makoa consistently wants to do? Because I'm just not going to listen to him for now. So far we're 9-1, mostly. Ross, you want Tinker, Bite, Steel versus a Shop's deck. Dude, the pure outcome decks only have 17 artifacts. This has 14. Also, I think you want Tinker, White Steel versus a deck like Bug. If you don't think they'll have Hercules recall post board, they generally have Null Rod instead of Hercules, so you know it's probably good there. Online version of the Wheel of Jarvis to spin right now. Nah, I'm kind of glad that thing's retired, frankly. Really glad. So what do we cut for the Crocus? What do you think? What do you think, Mike? Definitely don't want to play a card like Toxic Deluge when so many of our cards cost life to draw a card. Well, McCullough, do you not want any anti-dredge cards? I mean, I think people would play dredge in real life, frankly, and there are a few Moto people who play dredge. We played against dredge last Wednesday when we streamed. I don't think you always race dredge. Well, David S. Thomas, don't you love dredge in general? You're just a bad example of that, founder of Wendy's. Just always turn on them. Great. Great. Cut a tomb. Actually, I think the second tomb's kind of bad. Man, this deck is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so tonight we finished our league with Bant. We went 1-1 with Bant Knightfall. There are definitely a lot of issues with that deck, and we went 4-1 with this deck, which is pretty sweet. I have a fantasy football draft in a few minutes, so I'm going to go join that. So I'm going to send you guys over Rich's way. Alright, but have a good one.